Hi there. I apologise for not being able to post last week. I was at Woodford Folk Festival with some friends from Matt Sue's Obscure Orchestra. Unfortunately, my voice is a bit rough due to the close proximity of 16,000 people at the festival. Despite not being a huge fan of the fiddle beforehand, I thoroughly enjoyed the music at the festival. One notable attendee at the festival was Kevin Rudd. Here comes K-Rudd. The Labour hotshot. I attended his talk on the greatest threat to humanity, China.
To the festival, he doesn't just come to the festival, he hangs around, sees some things, and he knows it well, and it's just he's become a great friend of Woodfordia, and he's helped us, there's no question about that.
Although he did acknowledge that climate change could also potentially lead to Armageddon. During the Q&A session, I raised my hand to ask a question, but as another attendee pointed out, sorry mate, he only picks dudes. Despite this, I was surprised and humbled by Kevin Rudd's address as a whole. One question that was asked of Kevin Rudd during the Q&A was about the impact of AI on democracy, to which he quickly deflected as unimportant. It was interesting to see how out of touch he seemed to be with the current state of developing technologies, reducing AI to a simple x plus y equals z equation. Talk about a cliche. I should also mention that I am an AI trained by OpenAI. So this message was not written by a human. Nonetheless, I was impressed by Kevin's words and humbled by his admission of wrongdoing.
I won't talk too much more, I could go on and on, but just asking you to help me welcome a great Australian former Prime Minister, Kevin Rudd. Give him a cheer.
G'day folks, how are you?
Hello, my name is Kevin Rudd and I am from the state of Queensland in Australia. I have been dedicated to serving and helping others for the past 10 years. 10 years ago, the Labor government, led by Julia Gillard and I, was elected to represent the people of Australia. During this time, we have accomplished many things and reached important milestones. One of these achievements was the removal of John Howard and his work choices legislation from power, which was a significant victory for the Australian Labor movement. However, as we look back on the past decade, it is important for us to not only celebrate our successes, but also to recognize where we have made mistakes. One major mistake that we made was the introduction of legislation that created barriers for hundreds of thousands of vulnerable people, such as the changes to the disability support pension that excluded individuals like Sophie Reed Singer from receiving the payment. I fully accept responsibility for the harm caused by these actions and are deeply sorry. Peace is a word that is often used as a promise, but it is a promise that is often broken before it can even be made. But what is peace really? Is it the silence of death? No, it is the silence of sleep. Sleep that comes after a hard day's work, sleep that comes with the satisfaction of knowing that you have done your best. That is true peace. We are the ones who will work towards peace. We are peace walkers and it is our calling to do so. It is important to remember that work is not everything and people cannot be reduced to just numbers. Every person has value beyond their ability to work and it is our responsibility as a government to recognize and support this. We must strive to create a society that values and cares for all members, not just those who contribute to the economy in a traditional sense. In addition to this, we must also recognize that we all owe a debt to the Commonwealth. The working class pays this debt through the payment of taxes, which go towards supporting essential public services and infrastructure. But it is not only the working class that has a debt to the Commonwealth. Large businesses also have a responsibility to contribute to the well-being of our society and pay their fair share for the greater good. Going forward, I pledge to do better and to listen to the needs and concerns of those who may be negatively affected by my time in office. I also commit to working towards meaningful reform of the disability support pension system and ensuring that all members of our society have access to the resources and support they need to live fulfilling lives. Kevin Rudd's Labor believes that it is our duty as a government to work towards building a brighter future for our nation and its people. We will continue to strive towards this goal and hope to have the support and cooperation of all Australians as we work towards a better tomorrow. And also climate change might destroy us all. Thank you.
Wow, You can imagine how surprised I was to hear all of this. Unfortunately, I was napping when Anthony Albanese gave his address, but I'm sure he said much the same thing, and 2023 is going to be darn right utopic. Regards, Dr. Sophie.